everyone. Hello, hello, hello. I'm going to give this a second to kick in and hopefully you can hear me okay. I wanted to take you guys to a place that I find very, very peaceful and happy in my surrounding area, a place that I come just for quiet, peaceful time. And I thought today would be a perfect day because I take you out a lot on really nice days. The sun is shining, the weather is clear. But today it is snowing after so many different days of having 60, 70-degree weather. Then we go down in the teens and 20s, and we just had a 70-degree day the other day. But now today it is snowing again. And this is what we're doing, and we're in the 30s today. So this is a place that I come for just some peace and tranquility and just quiet and just downtime. I sometimes, very often, just sit here. A lot of times I will go around this walking path that goes around the whole entire little pond and take a couple of trips around, and it is such a beautiful, peaceful walk in all the different seasons, especially in the fall when the colors are all vibrant, bright, and beautiful. Um, while I'm sharing this with you today, I will tell you another aspect of me, myself, and and how I kind of go about my life now at this stage in this chapter of my life. As you guys know, I'm a very, if you do know, if you're somebody that has been with me on my main channel of Crazy Days of Callan, which that is my primary main channel, and then this is a continuation of just time with me in my personal everyday life, things I just want to share with you about myself and engage with you guys more deeply. So if you guys do know me from my Crazy Days of Callan channel, you see a side of me that is really, really happy, bubbly, and, just silly. And that is a huge part of my personality. But then at this stage in my life, I'm going to be 42 this year. I really, really love my downtime, my quiet time. I love my peaceful moments just with myself. I love the time that I get to just kind of stare at the world and feel blessed that I'm here and that I'm present in it. I feel fortunate and tremendous amount of love for the world and everything that is created to learn from and live through every day looking at. And I just kind of like to be in the moment with it. A lot of times, a lot more actually than I ever used to. So as I'm talking, I'm going to actually drive up a little ways to show you as much of this place as possible. So anyhow, I just love to be with myself, to feel my own living being, really honestly, to hear my thoughts, to think, to pray, and to just enjoy the quiet of the world in really, really down times for, just immersing myself in it and feeling grateful for the trees and the sky and the clouds and the flowers and the roads that I get to drive down that just make me feel happiness. And so there's happiness in me for feeling silly and, loud and living in full color. And then there's a part of me that lives in pure happiness when it's silent and when it's just time to listen to the wind blowing and the flowers growing outside and watching that that progress and things to come into bloom in the springtime. And I really like to take that time completely by myself and just live in it. So to come here, I come here most often by myself. I'm gonna have a different perspective looking out this window here because the water's coming down so much onto the windshield. But this is a really long road that winds up to an castle that is a very prominent, monumental type of thing that is in my city that people come to for all kinds of functions. They put on parties here and everything for people to come enjoy, and citywide, like days out where they'll do face painting and cookouts for the communities and stuff to all come together, and it's really, really such a beautiful place. But I love this meadow right here. I've done so many pictures, photography in that place. There are people over here, and I definitely don't want to disturb them. Hold on one moment. Sorry about that. I just didn't want to disturb them. They had their dogs, they had everything like that. So, and you know, sometimes I just come up here and sit on the top of the hill by the castle and look down over the water, through the trees. And I hope that you guys have a peaceful place that you can locally go to. And, you know, a lot of times I bring a notebook, a pad, a pen, a paper, a painting palette of watercolor. And I've done that so many times where I've just stayed here and painted while looking down at everything. There's a lot of deer that run through this area. And it's just a wonderful place to come to kind of ground yourself and be silent with who you are as a person. Because sometimes at home, you know, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of things to do, a lot of things to take care of. And sometimes you have to walk away from that. Because whenever, you know, you come back, it's always going to be there waiting for you. So if you feel that moment that you want to be just on your own and hear your own thoughts, take a drive. I love being in my car just alone, thinking my thoughts, listening to my favorite music and enjoying that. And I do it way more often now that I'm older than I ever did in my younger years. And I love the silence. I absolutely love and crave the silence so much. So I can't quite remember, but there may have been other times I've taken you to this castle in different seasons, but we are here now, so I'm gonna park really quick. This video is not going to be too much longer because, you know, my phone doesn't have that much of a storage space. So I just wanted to make it to the top of the castle. And there it is. So I'll bring you guys back up here in the spring to see all the beautiful flowers bloomed and the grass nice and bright and green. And it's just a lovely place to come. So I love you guys. I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful, special, and incredible day. I'm going home now and going to start my day at home, working and crafting tonight. So I will see you guys. I love you, and I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day.